Ciao, ragazzi. Data here with episode 3 of season 4 of rebuilding the lowest rated team in Italy here on FIFA 20 with Trapani Calcio. In our 4th season with the team, been a couple weeks since we've done an episode. First one with the new microphones. Hopefully this goes well. In the last one, we started off the season. We're doing quite well for our 2nd season here in Serie A, the top flight in Italy. Currently hanging on to 5th place through 13 league matches. 8, 2, and 3 is our record. Our first match is going to be up against Juventus, who are 12, 1, and 0, which is going to be quite difficult. FIFA 21 is around the corner, and this isn't my main series here on the channel, so we're going to try to really just pump out some games in this episode. We'll play against Juventus, we'll sim Verona, we'll sim Sassuolo, we'll probably sim the cup match, to be honest, against Sampdoria. Sim Inter, Sim Empoli, maybe play the Roma game, something like that. Let's just try and get this season done within the next couple episodes or so, because we want to win European dominance, and we don't have time to play these games with everybody. So Armini is out, Tolomelo is out due to injury and suspension respectively. So here is the squad heading into this one. We've grown some great players from the team, Hoiver, Van der Voort, Piccoli, Esposito, etc., etc. So at home against Juventus, let's kick off the episode with hopefully giving Juventus their first loss of the season, which is exactly what we did when we played them last year. It's a cloudy night in Italy at Stadio Polisportivo Trapani against Juventus. Let's kick it off. This would be a huge 3 points as we're fighting for a European presence in this season, finishing as high as possible. Aloy down to Ricci. That's a nice little run here. Ricci's going to pull it back. He's looking for options in the middle. He finds Moses Ogier. Ogier lets it fly. Oh, huge save. I'm not sure if that's Szczesny in nets, but a wonderful dive from the Juventus keeper. 13 matches played, only 8 goals against Juventus so far through this season. So we're going to try to keep these matches as succinct as possible in terms of highlights. Don't want to do 6-minute highlights per episode, per match. So hopefully we got some goals early and don't concede too much and have too many headaches with red cards. Frank Kessier. Okay, there's a nice move. Put it into the middle. Very nice. To Moses Ogier. He's going to fake that shot, find space. Into the middle himself. Ricci. Find Aloy and then rip that. Salvatore. Oh, big save from Szczesny. Oh, goodness. That is garbage. Ronaldo puts it in. A tough squeak through traffic. Van der Voort thought he had it. Through ball right there. Oh, a nice dummy. And then 5-hole on Van der Voort. And he kind of lets it trickle through him. And then Ronaldo just puts it home. Defense nowhere to be seen. Thanks for nothing, boys. And we're down 1-0. Tough. We had all the momentum going for us. And that's the end of the first half. We're down 1-0. We've had some good opportunities. Just have not converted. And hopefully that momentum can carry over into the second half. EA Sports, my friends. It's in the game. Look right here. Both his legs. He should have there's no way. Both his legs are gone. He should have no way to continue running. Somehow, his left foot goes through my guy, and his right foot does as well. EA Sports. Right there. It is in the game. Sees Ricci. Ricci's going on a little bit of a run here. Zinchenko has no pace behind him. Look in the middle. Right there. Aloy ripped that. Oh, again, another big save. Hold on, another opportunity. He can't shoot on his left, though. That's the problem. Piccoli with his 2-star weak foot. He's going to volley that straight to Saturn. Nice curl. Good save from Van der Voort. 78th minute. Try to get some pace out there, making a little sub. Let's get Piccoli out of there. He hasn't done anything good tonight. We'll take him out. And I guess that's it. We'll put Moreas in for Shipley as well. We have a chance here in the 85th minute. Ricci, he has space. He has the pace over Zinchenko. Okay. He had the pace and he took advantage of it. I want him to go right here and shoot. Somebody shoot that ball. Thank the heavens. It's Henri! That's his first goal with Trapani! Wow! 1-1! I can't even get excited for that one. That was just such a sloppy goal. I tried to pass it to, I think I want Kessier, but then I guess positionally it worked out. Get it to Henri. Puts it on his left foot. He's not even left-footed. And then after Szczesny was making saves like a Eastern European acrobat, he finds a way to get beaten, or he unfortunately gets beaten, according to his perspective, by a really terrible shot. Johan Henri from France. It's his second goal in Serie A, but his first with us user-controlled. And in the 88th minute, we're trying to just hold on for the draw here. Find a way to get by him. Come on. And no, that's the end of the game. Okay, great job. 1-1, we will take the draw. Juventus is only their second draw of the season. We'll take the point and keep on going. Big day from Szczesny. Possession was 56-44 in Juventus' favor, but we had 4 shots on target to their 6th. I think we did quite well. Post-game, what do we got? Are you confident to keep the streak rolling? We're unbeaten for a reason. You managed to get the equalizer in the last minutes. Rather lucky. Wouldn't you agree? No, I wouldn't agree. A draw was fully deserved. Yeah, I think it was. It was always going to be a tough fixture today, considering the quality. Are you happy with the result? I don't believe in labels. Get out of here. Gaffer, really appreciate you letting me get out there. Keep it up. Great job, Jordan. The pride of the Republic of Ireland. Let's get some more training sessions going. We go B, A, C, B, D as Tom Wise is up to a 73 overall now. Beautiful. And we'll get a good chunk of simulation done through the calendar. Heading now into the month of December, which means player attributes will be going up. Youth squad monthly report. Loan offer for Bastoni. Bah, I don't think so. Who's looking good over here? This goalie, Lorenzo Ferrari. Wow, 17 years old, 64 overall. He is looking great. We just don't really need a goalie, but can't say no when the value's there. And now Bastoni, what does he want? It's really disappointing to not be playing. But you're 60 overall. It's really disappointing not involved in the game. No. Can I get a loan? Okay, you know what? Sure, you can go on loan. The guy wants to go on loan, 69 overall. I don't need him. Stade Rennais wanted him. If you change it to a short loan, you can have him. Delegate, tell them I want a short loan. Make my assistant manager do it. Because if you go in and do it yourself, they're going to say, yeah, we'll do that. But by the way, can we 50-50 split the wages? No, we're not going to 50-50 split the wages. You guys have money? I don't. So Oger's going to come back out for Tolomelo here. And Oger's going to replace Orusama in the substitutes. And we're going to go like that. Piccoli up to an 87 overall. My goodness. Aloy at a 76 as well. Beautiful. Everybody's really growing nicely. Let's do it against Hellas Verona. We are away, playing at Stadio Bentogori? No, what stadio is that called? I forget what the stadio is. Oh my goodness gracious. A 5-goal victory, 5-0. 2 for Henri, 2 for Piccoli, and a goal for Ricci. Sheesh. Sorry, Verona. Didn't mean to shame you like that. That's why simulations are better, guys. I've built such a nice team, but the computer won't let me win. So let's just simulate, and we'll do a lot better like that. Hey, Piccoli, just wanted to say thanks. Hey, man, I'm proud of you. Don't worry. Grillo, I need to play more often. I'm counting on you in decisive moments, Fausto. Decisive moments as in whenever someone gets injured. Haha, jokes. B, C, B, D, B, Esposito up to an 85 overall. Bang. Tolomelo's vision at a 74. We can stop training him on that. Keep on simulating up to the next match, which I believe is the cup match against Sampdoria. So that's going to be a big one. No, it's Sassuolo first. So we'll put the second squad in against Sassuolo and then the first team in against Sampdoria. Agreement for Bastoni on a short-term loan. Fantastic. Get him out of my hair. Make him smile. Accept. Monthly scouting update over in Italy. Is this the last one? No, still going further. So this guy, 85, reject. Reject. Now as you're getting close to the end, you figure out who's who. 69, my goodness, get out. 78, 69, yikes. Nobody in Italy these days. No one loves Calcio. 72, 80. Okay, we'll scout all these guys until next time, and then we'll find out. Because some of these look pretty decent with the 77. But still, if their value is not high, then you know that they're not very good. Let it keep going, though. Up against Sassuolo here. We got to see on the calendar here. Are we putting in the second squad? Yes, we definitely are. So second squad against Sassuolo. Here will be the second team going into this one. Not a great squad, but Sassuolo's not amazing. Forget the press conference. It's all going to be the same garbage as always. Connolly, I think, might be making his debut with Trapani. Let's see what we can do here. 1-1 draw. I'll take it. Oger scores the lone goal for us, and we will take that 1 point. Heading into this big cup match against Sampdoria. I thought I was on my way out, and yet you gave me a chance, boss. I'm glad I got to impress you. Canino, wow, I believe in you. Keep it up. Enrico had also a scouting report. Where am I scouting? Is it Portugal that I'm scouting? No, Spain. So once again, is this the final report? It's not, so let's just clean it up a little bit. 79, 89, we can keep him. 90, we can keep him. 64, 84. Wow, okay, we'll keep scouting these guys. Pablo Escobar must be a bello, right? Training session here. We'll just switch out Tolomelo. I think we'll switch out Wise as well, and even Esposito now that we got all those up. This will be the new loadout right here. We go C, D, D, A, C as Russo, the right mid Russo, not the left wing Russo, goes up to a 63 overall. Now here we are, round 3 against Sampdoria here in the domestic cup, the Coppa Italia. Armini's back, playable injury though, so we won't play him just yet. Bastoni loan move has broken down. Well, that's your own fault, buddy. I tried, and then he comes to me. It's really disappointing not being involved in the team. I know I'm not one of the top players. Can I get a loan on somewhere, a spell away on loan? Well, I tried. So it's your best option. I hope you go do that. Man, they're not smart, these guys on the computer. Scouting reports came in here on some guys on expiring deals. Bakayoko, I'm not going to go get him. He's fast, but I don't need him. Deschilio, 78 overall. He's also on an expiring deal. Don't think I'll get him. This guy from Verona I'd like to get, 76 overall at 19 years old. But without further ado, we are ready for a huge match up against Sampdoria. Not going to play it because we have better odds of making it through. If we don't, Armini's not going to play either. Not enough energy. So here's the squad. We are at home, I believe. Yes, we are at home against Sampdoria, looking to move forward. Yeah, just round 3. All right, so still lots of teams left in the competition. Let's do it. At home at Stadio Polisportivo. Sampdoria have won 2 of their last 3, and we beat them 3-0. Great. Henri, Ricci, and Tolomelo score. Henri's really been doing well in the simulations especially, but a big 3-0 win, and we move forward in the domestic cup. Now, next game's up against Inter, and that's going to be difficult because we're not on a lot of rest. Another loan option for Bastoni. Try again, delegate, and I will make it a short loan. If you'd like to, then he can go. The guy, it's only for a few months. He's begging for playtime. I'm giving it to him. 3 points here would be huge, as Napoli is just a point ahead. Atalanta is tied with us, and Milan is just 2 points behind. Risk of losing 3 players? Yeah, Grillo, Luprini, Aloy. Got to figure out those contracts. Grillo, I'll offer you 2,000. What do you say to 2,000? Double your income. They aren't willing to accept an offer below 2,600. Well, then why didn't you tell me that? Why don't you counter at 2,600? Now I try to go delegate. Oh no, we don't want to talk to you. Well, how am I supposed to give you a renewal if after you tell me what you want, you're playing games with me? Aloy's a 76 overall. What can we compare him to on this team? Who makes a lot of money? Really, he should be making like 5,000 comparatively, but because we're like technically have more money now, he'll want more percentage of it. Would he take? I think I did this last episode when I said what's the lowest he would take at 20,000. Okay, he would take 20,000, so that's too much. Next time we'll try 10,000 or 15,000. Luperini, you currently make 850, and oh, you don't want to talk to me. Okay. So up against Inter, I think we're going to keep the same squad in, to be honest, even though they're tired. Maybe change Shipley with Moreas. But aside from that, I think everyone else, yeah, I guess Armini can come in as emergency backup if we need to slot him in there. But aside from that, we are going to roll like that, heading into a big league match. And this would be a huge 3 points, at least just one, to keep us in the fight for the top 5 up here. There's a lot of good teams. And we have 3 points with ties with Fiorentina. We have a game in hand on them. Away against Inter. Doesn't usually go well when you're simulating an away game. And wow, we win 2-1. All right, Martinez scores for them, but Piccoli and Sebastian score for us. Piccoli in the 72nd minute. Armini even came on to play a little bit in the 65th. Beautiful. Very happy to see that. Big 3 points. Where are we in the standings now? Now we're really looking good. 5th place with the other teams in striking distance. That was big, especially over Inter. Now they want to do that. Okay, accept offer on a short-term deal. Bastoni, get out of my hair. Training session. DBADC. Komar goes up in a couple things. So does Moreas. Getting a little dangerously close to the winter transfer window. Want to make sure that our guys are signed up, especially Aloy. I don't care too much about Luperini and Grillo. But another training session again. They just keep on coming. Moreas, I think we can stop with his now that his stats went up a little bit. Let's slot in another midfielder. I have a lot of midfielders, guys who have a lot of potential. Even Aloy, he still has good potential, and so does Tolomelo. So let's get Tolomelo's defensive stats maybe up a little bit, like interceptions would be nice. So C, B, C, D, A. Russo, the left wing, is up to a 68, and Sebastian is up to a 77. Bastoni loaned out, thank goodness. As soon as the transfer window starts, he'll be gone for a few months and won't be complaining about playtime that I wouldn't have been giving to him. Heading into the winter transfer window now, we're going to see on the first who has grown in their attributes. Youth Squad monthly report again. Aloy, don't worry about that. Aloy, I'm gonna get him signed up right now. Don't worry, board. Don't you worry about a thing. So he was willing to take 20. So let's offer him 15 right now. Let's see what he said to that, and he would accept it right away. So you know what? We have the money. He's one of our best players. I don't want to risk him another 2 weeks of not having him and he goes somewhere else. So 15,000. I will accept those terms. Salvatore, you're pretty much our captain. When he wears the captain's band most of the time, so he deserves it. Moraes has gone up 4. Esposito up 3. Look at all these attributes. Very good. Great growth. Hoiver's at an 82. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So now go to financial. Last chance for Grillo and Luperini to sign on. Grillo, what did I offer him last time? 2,000. He said no. They wanted 2,600, eh? So let me try 2,600. They can, and now they say no. Okay, bye, Fausto. If anybody wants to sign you, then they can take it. He has submitted a request to move away from the club. Oh, he has? Oh, I didn't even read that. Oh, okay, great. So remove from loan list. But I want to transfer you. I don't want to loan you. These guys, they make it so rigid in the things that you are and aren't allowed to do. Youth Squad monthly report. Any changes here? Not much, eh? Okay. Giuseppe Russo at a 63. He should be good for the right mid in the future. But Silviera, I think we're just going to let him go. I don't even know why I still have him. More training sessions. CADAA. 2nd of January now, going up against Empoli. Transfer offer for Armini. They want to give me 45 million. I can get way more than that. Yeah, it says I can get up to 87 million. Don't worry. Don't worry, Hoffenheim. Don't even worry, because you're not close. This match against Empoli, I suppose, yeah, we could play the first team. We'll go first team against Empoli, I suppose, because that would be enough days off before the match against Roma. Well, I'll keep Moraes in there, and we'll take out Sebastian and swap in Armini. Aside from that, I think that's everybody else. Yeah, let's do it. Against Empoli, hopefully we can destroy them, one of the lower teams, so it'd be a nice little tune-up coming up for some tough games against Roma, and then a cup match against Cagliari. So away against Empoli is never a good thing. They're on a 3-game losing streak at least. And in their own home, we take them down 3-1. Henri scores again. So does Esposito, scoring twice. And another 3 points for the boys in Crimson. Grillo's contract situation. Don't worry about him. Fausto, I'm not worried about Fausto. 37 points. We're still holding on to 5th place. Thank goodness we've won those games. This is going to be a huge, huge match coming up against Roma, by the way, who are like 4 points ahead of me. Ahead of Trapani, that is. Hoiver, 43 million they're offering. Like 30 million, I could get 43. I don't think I'm going to move him. He's still growing pretty nicely. If I were to cut ties with him, it would be down the road when he's worth even more. A little bit more, that is, but whatever. No need to make a move right now. Big match up against Roma right here. Shipley wants to play. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll play Shipley. I've been swapping him around with Moraes. I'll consider it. I've considered it, and the answer is yes. All right, so I think we'll play this match against Roma. Then we'll simulate the rest of this month, and then maybe even a bit of February. And then in next episode, we'll finish off February, March, April, May, and just end off the season. So we'll play this one, and then the rest will be simulation. So at home against Roma with this squad, it would be a huge 3 points if we could do it. So let's get in. It's a beautiful night. Martinez, what? He's on Roma? Wasn't he? Is this the same Martinez that was just on Inter 2 weeks ago or something? Okay, either way, beautiful evening here in Italy. The long sleeves are out. It's a bit of a cold one, even though it wouldn't be that cold. They're all wearing their winter jackets and hats. Let's do it. Trapani and Roma. Are you serious? They pass in front. I try to block it as well as I can. It's off my guy and deflects in. Alphonso Davies. Somehow Roma has him. They probably pay like 10 million for him. If I wanted him, it would only cost like 30 million. In the real world, it would cost like 80. But okay. There we go. Block it, but it ends up hitting my guy and going straight through the legs of Van der Voort. Nice. What a joke. What a joke. Just take it and move on. Let's go left. Oh, guess the right side, and he misses the net. How do you like that, eh, Bellet? 1-0 it stays here in the 30th minute. Lloyd gets possession of the ball. Okay. He's on the run here with Davies on his back. Salvatore's on the run, the captain with that new expensive contract, and Davies, who's going shoulder to shoulder with him all the way down the pitch at the last second, somehow gets a +5 energy boost from a granola bar that he ate that morning and overtakes Aloy. Okay. Now the other way they come. Big save from Vandervoort though. And that'll be the end of the half. Sheesh. Down 1-0 off a bad bounce, but we're still in it. Davies is just a cheat code, man. His pace, his defending, and his dribbling, it becomes an AI nightmare to go up against. Equally, I want to just rip a shot, but he can never even get an open lane. Somehow falls flat on his face behind the play. Okay, good tackle by Cassier. Here we go. Cassier through to Esposito. Esposito gets stand tackle before he can even take a touch. We're into the 1-2 classic punch here. Henri and Moreas coming on for Shipley and Piccoli. Henri has the ball, puts it through to Esposito. Just rip that Seba. Soars it over the net. Like our first shot of the entire game comes in the 83rd minute and we soar it over the net. Final seconds here. Doesn't look like there's going to be anything coming. We had some good opportunities on some rushes and some chances, but Roma's defense just way too strong, led by Alphonso Davies on both sides of the pitch, as we'll take the 1-0 loss, which really hurts in the Serie A table. Not a lot even happened in that match. You can see by the match events. One shot, didn't even hit the target. Possession 54-46 in Roma's favor. Post-game, what do we got to say? Trapani is finally defeated. We've already lost before. The invincible streak is over. It's bound to happen eventually, even though it wasn't even a real thing. Players lacking confidence. Confidence is solid. How's yours? Roma scored the winner in the first half. Your team didn't react. What? My team are better than you are implying. There you go. Go back to writing your articles on page 18. Transfer offer for Oger, not going to happen. 3 conversations. Boss, got to be straight with you. Please let me leave so I can play more games. Bah. Grateful the time you spent at the club, and you're not going to be leaving. So, boop. If I have a future at the club, then I'd like to like you to show me some faith and give me a chance. You're 68 overall, like 18 years old. I'd say your demands are out of place if it wouldn't make you cry and play like 10 attributes worse than your actual abilities. I'll consider your request, and the answer is no. Hey Gaffer, really appreciate it. You know what, Shipley? That's what I like to hear. Keep it up. Big match coming up here in the Coppa Italia. CDCDC, nice little trend going there, as Tolomelo up to a 77 overall. A very good center defensive mid for this Trapani team. Got to figure out if we're going to be getting people on free transfers or not for next season. Moses Oger, not moving him. Let's take a quick look at our transfer list. So Gareth Bale would be tempting. He's available right there, a right winger, huh? Asensio, Marco Asensio, huh? It only would cost, it wouldn't be that much, 66 to 105k, more like 105k. Let's sort by overall, go all the way to the bottom here. Okay, Martinez still is on Inter, we can go out and get him. You know what? It wouldn't make sense to get a striker. I'm not going to get a striker. A left mid, however, like Kingsley Coman, would definitely make sense for us. Kingsley Coman, I'd like to go after him. Dembele, I think he's a bit too expensive. Serge Gnabry, he can play left mid as well. 27 versus 26. Yeah, I think I'd prefer Coman. Asensio, yeah. Thomas Muller, Moise Kean. Yeah, Gareth Bale's very interesting. I think my only real guys that I'm looking at here are Bale and Coman. I think Coman, I'm going to try to go after him for sure. Let's approach to sign him between 78 and 125k a week. Let's see what we can do. Actually, what am I doing? I should have delegated that. It's okay. Well, I'll figure out what he's thinking. Oh, nice, beautiful dinner here. And then we'll figure out that in a second. Once I figure out what he's liking, next time I'll know what to send him in the delegation. Next. Okay, moving on. We want a gold mansion, a diamond-plated Lamborghini. Yeah, okay. End negotiation. Goodbye. Have a good dinner. The lobster is on me. Let's go back to Gareth Bale. He'll just be a great star presence for this team. Sell some jerseys in his older age here. Why not? Let's have some fun with it. Gareth Bale Come to Italy. You've been dying over on Real Madrid. Come to Italy, my friend. Between 40 and 64K. Okay, I'll start with 50K, and I won't go higher than 80. So we'll see what Gareth says to that. Gareth makes me think of Mr. Garrick. Shout out to anybody who's seen Star Trek Deep Space Nine. We'll get Kingsley in a few days. But first we got to take on Cagliari. Youth Scout Report is available. That's the last one from Italy, I believe. So we'll see if we're signing anybody. Hold on, 94. Let's release these guys. Release you. Release you. Okay, 74 to 92. You're worth 70K. Goodbye. 78 to 94. You're worth 70 as well. I'm gonna give you a chance because I like your positioning. It's hard to find a guy up front who's 6'4". That's pretty crazy. Federico Greco. Let's do it. 72 to 92, goodbye. 67 to 87, goodbye. 69 to 94, Simone Giordano. Any 6'2"? Okay. 73 to 94, worth 675K. Stefano, welcome. Let's go to the youth academy here. Felipe Silveira, we're going to release him. He's been with us for a while. Goodbye, the Brazilian. And okay, right back. Giordano. Yeah, there's some good guys we got here. These are some good guys from Italy. Center forward is going to be a big project. But Stefano has decent stats to start off with, and so does Giordano. Jumping, strength, aggression, okay, we can work with those. Plus, he's 15 years old, which is crazy. Simone Giordano, he could be very, very good for us. Let's do it. We're going to keep the same squad heading into this cup match against Cagliari. We're away. They're gone draw, win their last 3 games. What can we do? We win 2-1. Van der Voort. Oh, look at this, though. Drama in the 119th minute. Kessie gets the winner. Van der Voort was injured in the 11th minute, never came off. Tolomelo had a red card, and we brought it all the way to the end. Wow, that sounds like drama to say the least. Huge match. We come out with a victory, but hopefully we don't lose Van der Voort for very long. 8th male, that's not good. Let's go all the way to the bottom here. 6 weeks. Oh, boy, that's going to hurt us. Bruno's going to have to go in nets. Tolomelo banned for a game. Loan offer, no. Grillo transfer offer made. Okay, goodbye. Another youth of the scout from Spain. Oh, that really hurt us. That really, really hurt us. Okay, let's go out to see who are we signing from Spain. Bit of a longer episode, this one, but just got to get a lot of stuff done here. All right, so between these 4 guys, Nacho Camacho, 15 years old, goalie, no, I don't need him. Gabriel Rodriguez, 400K he's worth, but doesn't have good potential, so not really worth it. Alfonso, a goalie, don't need him. And Pablo Escobar, why not? 72 to 94, welcome aboard. Jack Stevens, happy with the amount of football. I'm proud of you, son. Ben David, prove me I need to play you. Another Grillo transfer offer. Bale, what do they say over here? Couldn't reach an agreement based on your guidelines. Initial offer too low. Okay, I thought it would have worked because that's what the assistant manager said, but no worries. We'll get them after we go up against Atalanta here, who are also, I don't think they're in our area of like the top 10, but they're a very good team for sure. We can put our first squad out, but I don't know, they'll probably be pretty tired. We have a cup match against Inter coming up. Atalanta are actually in 9th. Okay, so they have 31 points. We have 37, so it would be good to distance ourselves as much as possible. I guess we'll probably put the second squad in, especially, yeah, Van der Voort's out. Yeah, this is going to hurt. This is going to hurt. We need a backup goalie, by the way. Maybe I'll just sign the guy for my youth squad. But anyways, here's me the squad heading into the match against Atalanta. Of the first team players, we have Kessie in, but pretty barren because we have to be rested for the next match in a couple days. So, well, not even in a couple days, just that we are not rested from the game from 2 days ago. So away against Atalanta, this would be big. We need Henri to really step up. They're on a 3-game losing streak, but they break it. Wow, with a 3-0 victory. Sheesh. Now the board's coming in. We're not on track. Grillo, broken down, whatever. Piccoli, they want to give me 73 million. I could probably get like over 100 million if they're off starting with a 73 million. If I get 112 million for Piccoli. Currently making 3.6K per week. Back to the training here. CCAAB. I don't know, do I roll with that Ferrari from our youth squad as our goalie, or should I go out and get an actual, buy an actual goalie? Or could I do a short loan, maybe? A short loan for a goalie would be a good idea. I'm going to go see if I can find one. There aren't many good options, but I sent out a few scouts. So pretty much between just anyone who's on like a first division team, I've had them sent out to be scouted. Even this guy, young guy. But we'll get these guys scouted in by the end of the transfer window, the winter window here, and we'll get somebody by then. In the meanwhile, we're looking to go get Kingsley Coman and Gareth Bale on free transfers if it is possible. Let's see what they say this time when we go to see them. They still don't want to talk. All right. We'll wait a little bit more. Don't mean to pressure you. Match against next is a league match up next. We're currently in 7th place through 20 league matches. Grillo is leaving. Goodbye, Fausto. Enjoy playing with Colon, Bartolo Colon's team that he bought with all his money from the MLB. I should probably send out my scouts again, but I don't know. We get so many players in the youth squad that you just start to get flooded after a bit, and it costs money. So I'm going to wait till after the winter transfer window to send out any scouts. Torino is coming up in the league match. Let's take a pause here. And interest shown in Boateng, whatever. Let's try those free transfer agreements again. Gareth Bale, I will delegate. It says between 40 and 64K. I offered them 60 as my initial offer. I guess I wasn't even close. So we'll start off with 75K, and we'll say don't go higher than 100K. How about that, Gareth? And then over to Kingsley Coman. They say offer 78 to 125. So you know what? We'll actually start with one. You know what? Let's start with 100K just to be comfortable a bit, and we won't go higher than 150K. There you go, Kingsley. Let's see what you say to that when I pour money into your pockets. If they say yes to those, then we're definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with next season. Already this year, we're pushing for Europe. I don't know. It's going to be really tight to make it. At home against Torino, we're going to go second squad again since we have a cup match against Inter coming up in just a few days. So unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to change our squad here. Bruno's going to be pretty tired playing all these matches, but let's go. At home, their win-loss in their last 3, and we lose 2-1. Cassier scores for us, but... man, and even missed a penalty. Would have been 3-1 in the 89th minute. Boy, those are a couple tough losses to take. Coleman impasse. What? Our initial offer was too low. It was 100K a week. Whatever. Quarterfinals Coppa Italia coming right up. FDABB. And we're definitely going to simulate the cup game because it's a guaranteed L if we go into it. So we'll have to use our first team. Hopefully they're rested up by then. Probably Moyes is going to come in on the left side because Shipley played in the last one. Gareth Bale impasse again. They weren't willing to accept an offer below 120,000. But Gareth, you're a pretty old guy. You're 80 overall. You want 120,000? And we'll get back to them at the end of the transfer window. Transfer offer for Armini and Deloy. Not going to answer either of these. Tired of talking to these people. Inter, yeah, Shipley's gonna come out. We're gonna go ahead and put Moreas in. Van der Voort's out and Bruno is in, so hope he's ready to play the game of his life. And I guess Ben David can come here, but yeah, no other goalie aside from Bruno at the moment, so he has to stand tall in a big match against Inter. We are on the road, I believe. Yeah, is this I forget if it's 2 legs or not. I think just the semifinal are 2 legs. Yeah, so this one's a one and done. So let's do it. Away against Internazionale. They're on a 3-game win streak, and we don't end it. Aloy tied the game up in the 82nd minute to push it to extra time and then penalties, and we dropped 5-4 on penalties. So we lose in the quarterfinals. Hey, it's the furthest we've made it since our first season when we were playing on professional, but on world class, it's our first time making it that far. I'll take it. We got to take what we can. Big match against Fiorentina coming up, by the way. More transfer offers for Hoiver. He's not going anywhere. Currently in 9th place. Sheesh, we're really falling out of good graces here. Grillo has come and told us that you made no attempt to resolve any issues. Well, how can I when he's already been sold, you papagallos? All right, all these reports and these goalies are in. Let's see what goalie are we going after. 67, 58, goodbye. Hold on. I changed the... remove from report, 58, goodbye. 63, 67. Yeah, this guy's gone. It's between Carvalho, Ruiz Alvarez... and that's it for now, okay, because we're still waiting on a few more reports. But as of now, probably 75 diving. Yeah, probably Ruiz Alvarez is the guy that I'm looking at getting. He's not really any better than Bruno, but just to have a second goalie would be very important. Let's go against Fiorentina. This is a big match. We need to get some points in the table here. Let's go. And we drop it 2-1. Sisto scores twice. We are really struggling, man. Oh, we were looking so promising at the beginning of this season. We were looking so promising. Get these training sessions done again. You know what? Let's get Komar out of there. And we'll take Tolomello out. You know what? Nah, Tolomello can stay because he's getting close to upgrading those. But Esposito, let's get that ball control, dribbling, and sprint speed up. D, C, B, C, D, C, C. And Sebastian up to a 78 overall. Continues to grow. Very nice. He was at a 76 at the beginning of this episode. Player chat here. Russo, really disappointing. And I gotta spell away on loan. No. I can't even say yes or no. Whatever. If someone sends me an offer, I'll think about it. Transfer deadline day here. We're going to once again try and go for those free transfers because I don't know why they keep saying no. Gareth Bale. Do I really want to sign him at the age of 33, 34 for like 120,000? What are his stats even right now? His acceleration's at 75, 81 sprint speed. Still has great like curve, long shots, shot power. I don't know. I really want to get Kingsley Coman, most importantly. So, you know what? Let's just go for Kingsley at this point. It says 78 to 125, but they wouldn't, like an initial offer below 125, they're laughing at. What does he make currently? Hello. He currently makes 210K. So, yeah, no kidding. They're going to laugh at me when I offer them that. Let's start off the bidding at 175K. And we won't go higher than 275. How about that? Come on. My assistant manager is making me look like a fool. Back in the goalies here. 63, 60 we said. 2 days left on Grimshaw. His value's 400K, which means... Hold on, where is the other guy? This guy's 800... His value is 825K, and he's a 67 overall. And this guy is 400K, so that means he's even worse. So 63. This guy, Grimshaw's not going to happen. Who else were we scouting? 67. So Carvalho and yeah, the other guy. Is the other guy not on loan anymore? Ruiz Alvarez. Was he? He was supposed to be loan listed, I thought. Let me go try to get him on loan from Sevilla. Sorry, from Valencia. Excuse me. Just a short-term loan, nothing special. And then they say sure, great. 60-40 is a fair. You know what? Whatever. It's not fair, but I don't care. It's a few £100. I mean, a few €100, excuse me. So we'll see if he accepts that. We'll see what Kingsley Coman says. And then we can get through the end of this winter transfer window and end off this episode, which was quite a long one. What do you say here, boys? Ruiz Alvarez is loaned in, and Coman accepts 4 years at €175,000. That's going to be huge next season. The new face of Trapani Calcio is Kingsley Coman. Welcome to the team. Looking forward to having you next year. Wow, that is huge. He was an important role player on Bayern. Now he's going to be the key player, the number one player, the star of Trapani Calcio, a team that is on the rise and looking to have European dominance in the future. Transfer Esposito, 83 million, man. Now there's nothing left to do here in the transfer window. Juventus want to give me 87 million for Seba Esposito. That guy could get me like 120 million euros plus. So that's it for the window here. Youth squad, transfer offer, blah, blah, blah. Then what does Russo say again? He's still crying. Whatever you want to hear sounds good to me. Let's check out the youth squad monthly report. The goalie here, 65 overall. I guess we could have signed him to be our backup, but hey, loaning a guy who's a bit better doesn't hurt just for a short-term loan. Everyone else looking pretty good here. Good potential. Yeah, we have a pretty good youth squad. I'm pretty happy to see that. So in the next episode, I'll start it off by sending out the scouts. I'm not going to send them yet. We're going to take a pause right here at the match up against Napoli, and then we'll call it. So a bit of a longer one, like I said, but in the next episode, we'll close it out, trying to finish as soon as possible, heading into the final stretch here before FIFA 21. We're currently in 9th place, not where we want to be, but Shipley, whatever, crucial, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And hey, thank you for watching. Hope you've been enjoying the run with Trapani Calcio here. It's been a tough one. Haven't won as many games as we wanted to. We went further in the domestic cup but we haven't done as well in the standings. So a few more months of simulation, and we'll see where we finish. So once again, thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Not putting out as much FIFA content, but lots of NHL 20 franchise mode, as well as my walkthrough for SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated before NHL and FIFA 21 both come out next month sometime. So if you have any suggestions for the team, please let me know. But looking forward to finishing off the season in the next one, and I will see you then.